Campy, you ready to sing for your dinner? You're feeling nervous, aren't you, boy? With your quiet voice and impeccable style. Don't ever let them steal your joy and your gentle ways to keep them from running wild. They kick dirt in your face, dress you down, and tell you that your place is in the middle when they hate the way you shine. I see you tugging on your shirt, trying to hide inside of it, hide how much it hurts. Let them laugh while they can, let them spin, let them scatter in the wind. I've been to the movies, I've seen how it ends, and the jokes on them. Voice is still not good. You're feeling nervous, aren't you, girl? It's your brother's world for a while longer. Roy Orbison in the house. What's that, Vicky? You thought today was Friday? You like the shades? I think the shades are cool. These are my new driving glasses. But they're also my new jamming glasses. You gotta jam out. Gotta jam out on a guitar. Get a little Jack Black. You look cool, but how does your eye feel? It is not just a like blocked tear duct or whatever I thought it was. I actually have pink eye, which Brandon thinks I got in DC. I got too close to the muck, and it rubbed off on me. No, I actually think I got it. I went for an eye appointment at the eye doctor, and 2 days later, so, but I'm on the correct drops now, so I should be good. Thank you for asking. But yeah, look how cool I look. I think I look pretty swell. You and I here all alone, Sunday morning here at home. Sky's blue and the coffee's strong. Oh, it's true. Then I opened my eyes to a dream realized in front of me, and I haven't got a clue when the world is happening to me. I think I'm happy, like the first day of summer vacation. Happy, gotta get a little rest and relaxation. Happy, like a choir on Sunday morning singing true. What's going on? There's a lot of stuff happening. I don't know if you know this. In the world of artificial intelligence, there's a lot going on. There's things being announced every day. Agents are about to take over the world, everybody. Pay attention to the agents, because where you think you have control, you're about to lose it. It's a fucking shit show. It is a train wreck, a travesty, or the most exciting thing to happen since we didn't have agents. Oh, good Lord. There's a new Claude 4.6 Opus out. Seems to be impressing people. There's a Codex 5.3 from ChatGPT. There's a Kling 3 on the video front. There's just everything. Here for the music. I'm so sorry. It's only me doing the singing. That's the problem with coming here for the music. Sitting in this lonely town. Clean your guitar strings so you don't cross-contaminate. Oh, that's a good idea. When you get actual doctors in the feed, you can get some advice. Sitting in this lonely town, wonder when things are gonna change. Dream my life away. Dreams, seems these dreams have turned to a bunch of dust clouds. Getting my nerve up, but Corey likes my round glasses. I knew Corey would like my round glasses because they're hip. She'd like them better if one of them was square. Dr. J, I'm a shrink, lol, just ate germs. Shrinks are doctors. You've got to go to some sort of school to be a shrink. Yeah, I'm happy with the new glasses. So you kind of have a choice, right? As you get older, you can go, I'm going to age up, or I'm going to go more hip. and the more hip, I'll show you an unfortunate attempt at going more hip that was not the right choice. These were my driving glasses for about a week, and then I realized what a douchebag they made me look like. Look at these things. Oh, they're awful. They to go with my hip haircut, exactly. Yeah, these are awful. These I bought online, and then the minute they showed up, I'm like, oh, those are kind of awful. So those just sit in the back corner. So we'll go with the round ones. A Kelly Besh character. Can we go back to the rounds? Yes, we can. They go on the shelf next to the rabbit in terms of uselessness. I think that's a good idea, producer Brandon. I'll just put them right up here, right next to the rabbit R1. They go right there. That was a sad attempt at Hipness. Right there. Sad, but... Are you having a midlife crisis? If only you were midlife. Sitting in a slowly town, yeah, gonna make things are gonna change. Dream my life away, seems these dreams have come, a bunch of dust clouds. Get my nerve up, but my past is pulling me down. Sing along, chappie. Wondering how long this black sheep gonna stick around. Somebody told me once before, he said you can never go home again. Won't you leave? Anything to steer me away, yeah, from the truth of who I am and what I believe. So I thanked him for his 2 cents with a handshake and some sympathy, yeah. Packed on my blue jeans and headed for this big prize of my freedom. Bye-bye, black sheep, to the black sheep of the family. Bye-bye, oh, that means so very much to me. And bye-bye, black sheep, to my friends and my family. Bye-bye, oh, I got off and set my soul, set it free.
I hate to interrupt the concert.
Yes,
I have some breaking news. Speaking of the Rabbit R1, they are coming out with a dedicated vibe coding machine soon called Project Cyberdeck.
Project Cyberdeck. Project. Okay, we are now officially. Okay, I'm going to declare it. Mark this date, February 5th, 2026. We are entering AI being overhyped. Project Cyberdeck. Come on. Could they come up with a more horrible name? That's really bad. All right, but what is it? It's a hardware device you vibe code on?
Yes.
Nice.
So be purposely designed for vibe coders to run things like Claude Code CLI and the upcoming Rabbit command line interface.
All right, we're officially in the hype cycle. Agents are taking over. Everyone's freaking out. I think Anthropic announced something about agents today. OpenAI announced some new enterprise thing. We should go look at that. I didn't look deeply enough into it, so we'll go look at that and see if that's anything interesting. Massive layoffs in January. Yeah, but you know, Todd, here's the thing about the layoffs. Corporate America can't have it both ways, okay? Corporate America can't have, there's no return on AI. AI is a waste. We don't know how to use it. No one's adopting it. And we're laying off 30,000 people because of AI. You can't have it both ways, America. Let's just admit that we're going to cut some costs so we can drive a little more profit to the shareholders, okay? Okay, and let's hope that the remaining people can figure out how the fuck to use AI to make up for the shortfall of the ones you just let go. That's what's going on in 2026, in my humble opinion, because there's not enough adoption. No one knows how to fucking use it yet. We don't know how to use it as individuals. Companies don't know how to use this shit yet. They're not training their staff on how to do these things. I mean, it's a handful of companies represented, you know, in this audience, in this community that are starting to get their shit together. They're starting to figure it out. It's like buying calculators and getting rid of your accounting department. That's exactly what it's like. Yeah, and we know stuff. Exactly, Corey. Like, we know it's not ready for prime time. We know most people don't know how to use it at all. We know that it's chock full of security risks and bullshit. Like, it just, anyway, I just, it's exhausting right now. It really is fucking exhausting right now. Isn't Finland? Yeah.
Can I talk about my prompt of the week? I'm really excited about it.
Yes, jump in. I got nothing. I got nothing going on here. So I think prompt of the week is awesome.
Yeah. So if you're not sure where we are at community.thesalon.ai, which is an extension of the AI Learning Lab. And what we've started out this month is a new prompt of the week. And so each week we're going to come back and share on Thursdays a different prompt for you to riff off of. And so since the theme of the month inside the AI Salon is signal, the prompt of the week this week is frequency modulation against an analog backdrop.
Oh, nice.
So your challenge is to create anything that explores that idea: an image, a song, a short story, a workflow, a conversation. Interpret it literally or metaphorically, digital versus human, precision versus texture, change happening inside something familiar. And what we want you to do is go over to Look What I Made and share your results, and maybe even add one sentence about how you interpreted the prompt. So this was my example image of a frequency modulation against an analog backdrop. This was done in ChatGPT using their enhanced imaging.
That's very cool. That is very cool.
I would encourage you to head over to the AI Salon and share what you make with that.
I love it. And to pump it up a bit more, the theme of the month, I'm really excited about it. This is Brandon's baby, and there's a group out there called Creative Mornings, and they do these meetings once a month where they meet in all different cities and just have creative conversations, and they have a theme of the month, and so all of the conversations are geared toward that theme. And so we're starting that inside the AI Salon community. So Signal is the theme for February. So go check out that prompt. That's it. So within the AI Salon, if you go just to the welcome page, you'll see there the cycle of AI readiness: play first, create excellence, generously lead. that prompt of the week is a really good opportunity for you to go play, take that theme and go play in some piece of AI land, some tool that you haven't used before, and come up with a way to interpret that. If you haven't ever made an app, go to lovable.dev and make an app. If you haven't ever made a movie, go make a movie. You know? Yeah, really cool. Really cool, producer Brandon. I like it. I like it a lot.
And when you're done doing that and you need some comic relief, I would encourage you to head over to the Irregulars channel to see what Digital Gods whipped up.
Why do I have a feeling it's got AVIF files? Oh, so now you get to hear a Gen Xer get pissed off because some dweebs in some fucking lab somewhere decided that images needed to be 3% more efficient, so they created an entirely new fucking file format that no one fucking uses. So what we're going to do, because we've experienced this before, is we're going to whine, okay? We're going to whine and we're going to bitch, and then we're going to go fix it because we know how to fix it. But some little punk ass 25-year-old, you know, if we encoded the pixels, the data image in the pixels, the color space, we could, and nobody cares. The internet's fast enough. I just want shit to work. Thank you for sharing that, producer Brandon. It was not one of my proudest moments, but now it's been memorialized with a talking lemon. Listen, we went in heavy on talking hot dogs early in this channel, so I think having me as a talking lemon is awesome. It was one of your better rants. I wasn't actually really good when I went to do the dweeb talking about the algorithm. My brain went blank. but I was pissed off. So there's that. It's just like, I mean, it's been 3 years and nobody still uses like ChatGPT outputs image file formats that it can't import. It's like, stop it. Just use the shit that works. God damn. You'll get me all fired up again. TikTok pin. Love Lord Digital Gods acidic Kyle. Night after night. Thank you, Lord Digital Gods, for memorializing my moment of shame. Oh man. All right, I want to go look at something. We're going to read something together. We're going to have a little reading moment. This one. Because I saw this today and I didn't read it. Because I don't know if you know this, but my eyes are melting out of my fucking head. Oh, listen to the article. We could listen to it. Yeah, let's listen to it. Fuck it. Let's listen to it. We live in a world now where you can just listen to shit. Everything's an audiobook now. Okay, there we go. And this is why we come back night after night. Okay.
AI has let teams take on things they used to talk about, but never execute. In fact, 75% of enterprise workers say AI helped them do tasks they couldn't do before. We're hearing this from every department, not just technical teams. The way work gets done has changed, and enterprises are starting to feel it in big ways. We've seen this in action with over 1 million businesses over the past few years. At a major manufacturer, agents reduced production optimization work from 6 weeks to 1 day. a global investment company deployed agents end-to-end across the sales process to open up over 90% more time for salespeople to spend with customers. And at a large energy producer, agents helped increase output by up to 5%, which adds over $1 billion in additional revenue. This is happening for AI leaders across every industry, and the pressure to catch up is increasing. What's slowing them down isn't model intelligence. It's how agents are built and run in their organizations.
What's slowing them down isn't model intelligence, it's how agents are built and run in their organizations. I don't think that's actually fucking true. What is the definition of agent? Are they talking about automations or autonomous agents? I think this is just horseshit marketing right here. But anyway, let's continue on, shall we? No, wait. Why can't it?
Today, we're introducing Frontier, a new platform that helps enterprises build, deploy, and manage AI agents that can do real work. Frontier gives agents the same skills people need to succeed at work: shared context, onboarding, hands-on learning with feedback, and clear permissions and boundaries. That's how teams move beyond isolated use cases to AI coworkers that work across the business.
Okay, I think this sounds cool. I think this sounds right. I think this sounds good. But this setup paragraph is absolute horseshit. Organizations are not struggling with AI because they can't figure out how to build agents better. They're struggling with AI because they don't know how to deploy it. No one in the organization knows how to use it because they're not training anyone on what the fuck it is. I'm telling you, man, OpenAI needs an angry Gen Xer in the corner.
Oracle,
Really
State
do.
Farm, Thermo Fisher, and Uber are among the first to adopt Frontier, and dozens of existing customers, including BBVA, Cisco, and T-Mobile, have already piloted Frontier's approach to power some of their most complex and valuable AI work. The AI opportunity gap. Companies are already overwhelmed with the disconnected systems and governance spread across clouds, data platforms, and applications. AI made that fragmentation more visible, and in many cases, more acute. Agents are now getting deployed everywhere, and each one is isolated in what it can see and do. Every new agent can end up adding complexity instead of helping because it doesn't have enough context to do the job well. As agents have gotten more capable, the opportunity gap between what models can do and what teams can actually deploy has grown. The gap isn't just driven by technology. Teams are still building the knowledge to move agents past early pilots and into real work as fast as AI is improving.
That's an understatement.
At OpenAI alone, something new ships roughly every 3 days, and that pace is getting faster. Point one. Keeping up means balancing control and experimentation, and that's hard to get right. Enterprises are feeling the pressure to figure this out now because the gap between early leaders and everyone else is growing fast. OpenAI Frontier. We've learned that teams don't just need better tools that solve pieces of the puzzle. They needed help getting agents into production with an end-to-end approach to build, deploy, and manage agents.
Really? Really? Is that what you're all hearing? That the big holdup is we can't figure out how to deploy our agents? What are they actually trying to say? Here's what they're trying to say, SourceCamp. We have a new thing that makes it easier to deploy the things that were just hidden in our dev tools for 2 years that no one can figure out how the fuck to use. So we've made it easier for corporations to use them. And we're going to talk about it as if everyone's trying to use these things. That's what they're trying to say. They've just collected sound bites. Yeah, this is pretty bad. The tool actually sounds kind of cool. They asked ChatGPT. Yeah, exactly. This totally sounds like a ChatGPT written thing. You know, one of the great challenges of AI adoption is that they can't just figure out how to get these darn agents to behave, if you know what I mean. Hey, I really like the way you're running your organization there. Maybe if you could get some agents going, things would be better, huh? Okay, let's continue on, shall we? We only have 6 more minutes of this to go. My son is in community college, and he's having to find his own way trying to learn technology outside of college. Don't get me started on fucking higher education. Okay. It's going to be another fucking rant night. I can't, it makes me insane that our educational institutions, we've got the most profound knowledge technology in the history of humanity at our fingertips, and your son's having to fucking moonlight his fucking AI career because they're like, oh, well, artificial intelligence just allows students to write their papers without even trying, so we've got detectors for that. Are we still there? It's astounding to me. It's astounding to me. People ask me, like, should my kids go to college or whatever? I mean, I guess maybe for the social thing, certainly. I think they should be studying philosophy more than computer science, quite frankly. And if I were interviewing schools, like, I would be interviewing the heads of the departments to say, what's your stance on AI? And if they were not aggressively into it, I wouldn't fucking go there. It's astounding to me. Anyway, all of the schools are behind. They're willfully behind. They're fucking willfully behind. It's irresponsible. I want to play a video that I saw today. So we just launched this thing called the Great Repurpose, where people are going to be losing their sense of meaning if they've got their identity too tightly tied to their work. And as the tasks of their work gets automated and stripped away, what are they going to be left with if their meaning was tied to that? Mark Andreessen, there's a clip of him in an interview that is talking about this, and I want you to hear it if I can find it. Is this it? I think that's the interview tab. Oh yeah, thanks. Is this it? Yeah.
On that, AI coding actually abstracts away the process.
Okay. Listen to this. So this is Mark Andreessen. He's the one that he invented Netscape. He created the first modern browser. He's the head of A16Z VC firm.
And then to your point, like, AI coding is the next layer on that. AI coding actually abstracts away the process of actually writing the scripting code, right? And so in one sense, this is a really big deal for all the obvious reasons. But on the other hand, it's like, okay, this is the next layer of the task redefinition under the job of programmer. Right?
Wait, listen to those words. He's smart. We've got to decipher the words because he's got the big brain in the big giant head.
This is the next layer of the task redefinition under the job of programmer.
I got to hear it one more time. Thank God we have it. Okay, let's see. This is the next layer of the redefinition under the job of programmer. This is the next layer of the task redefinition. This is the next layer of the task redefinition of the job of programmer.
Now, what's the job of that programmer? It's, to your point, it's not necessarily to write the code by hand, but what it is now is, all right, now, if you talk to the world's best programmers today, what they'll tell you is, oh, my job is I'm sitting there and I'm orchestrating 10 code bots.
What my job is now is I'm a manager. I'm a manager. I'm no longer a coder. If you're a coder that loves coding, you didn't ask for this. You got a promotion. one of the things I learned when I was doing agency.com is there were sometimes people were really awesome at their job and we would promote them to manager and they would either quit or they would ask for a demotion. I remember Paul Galley. I remember it distinctly. He was employee number 2 at agency.com. And he was a really good site builder. And everyone was getting promoted around him, and he didn't want a promotion. But at some point it just became weird that like all of his colleagues were getting promotions and he wasn't. So we gave him a promotion. And 2 months later he walked into my office and he said, "Can I not do this? I don't like managing people. This is not what I enjoy doing." So like programmers right now are in the middle of a forced redefinition. I'm sorry, wait, what did he say? A forced, this is the next layer of the task redefinition under the job programmer. Right? I want to read you something I read. I did some grokking today. Where's my history? Oh, history. So there was a Reddit post. We read this in here back when it happened. This was in March of 2023. If you were here back then, you'll remember this. This was the first. This post was the canary in the coal mine to what's coming. All right. Here's the full text. Okay. So this is a guy working at a 10-person game company in March of 2023. "I lost everything that made me love my job through Midjourney overnight. I'm employed as a 3D artist in a small games company of 10 people. The art team is 2 people, me and my friend. He's been working there longer than me, and I am a junior artist. Last week, my boss was away on a trip, and me and my friend were left to work. We were given the task of creating 3 graphics for an advertising campaign. We finished them all in 2 days, and were left with nothing to do. My friend showed me Midjourney, and we were messing around with it for the rest of the week. When my boss came back, my friend told him about Midjourney and how good it was. My boss got excited and asked him to show it to him. My friend showed him how to prompt, and my boss was amazed. He asked us to create graphics for a new campaign. My friend prompted it, and it came out great. My boss was happy and said, 'This is the future.' He then asked me to create a graphic for another campaign. I prompted it, and it came out okay. My boss was happy and said that I'm a natural. He then asked us to create graphics for all the campaigns they have. We did, and they were all great. My boss was ecstatic and said that he was going to save us so much time and money. He then said we can now focus on other things. I was happy at first, but then I realized I'm not an artist anymore. I'm a guy who types prompts and waits for the computer to generate the art. I lost all the joy I had in creating art. I lost the feeling of accomplishment when I finish a piece. I lost the feeling of pride when I show my work to others. I lost everything that made me love my job. My friend is happy because he hates creating art. He just wants to get the job done and go home. And he's now the lead artist because he's better at prompting than me. I am now the junior prompter. I am thinking of quitting my job. I don't know what to do." That's about to happen at scale. I think in engineering, it's happening right now. This involuntary redefinition of the tasks that make up our job is about to happen. And the agent swarms, right? The open claw kind of things, they're going to start rolling out from the big frontier companies over the next 2 months. And the implication of that is, so what Mark Andreessen was talking about is, as a programmer, you're no longer no longer doing coding. What you're doing is you're managing 10 agents that are doing the coding, right? So you've gotten a promotion you didn't ask for. Well, when the agents get good, you're not even, there's going to be coordination agents that are going to do the coordinating. So there's going to be fewer people that have to look over, have to manage the agents, because they're going to get better and better and better. And then we've got this vacuum of meaning, where to the extent that you've got your self-worth and your identity tied to your job, as it gets ripped away, what are you left with? And I think for all of us, it's an incredible opportunity. I think the people that hang out on this channel, you're already thinking this way, right? You're already thinking like, what do I want? What do I want to do? What can I do now that I have all these skills? But a lot of people are not going to feel that way. So the youngins will not be tied to their work identity, I don't think. Certainly if they can't get entry-level jobs, they won't be. It's going to be an introvert's world. I don't know, Mary. I think that I think there's going to be a return to analog. I think there's going to be a return to in-person meetings. I think there's going to be a slowing down. I think the only way through an identity crisis, a forced identity crisis, is to slow down and probably get your ass in some sort of community, right? Because there's going to be a lot of people going through this. So the more we can hear stories of people that are navigating their way through this, I think the better it's going to be for everyone. But it's crazy, man. Crazy. Work-wise, it's going to be an introvert's world. Well, yeah, work's going to get weird. I just think it's going to get more and more and more isolating. Like at some point, it's just going to be some guy looking at a green light, and if the light turns red, he's got to go restart servers or something like that. The same thing happens when you retire. It doesn't last long. Well, but you know, the thing about retiring, 2 Block Tom, is you kind of know it's coming, right? When you retire, you've got years to say, okay, I'm not going to be doing this job anymore. And generally, you know, if you're approaching retirement at your job, you're getting sideways promotions, or you're just doing your job. And at some point they're like, you're going to be retired in a year. Just, slow it down. You've got some sort of transition. The thing that I think is going to make this different is you're 40 years old, you're 20 years into your career, you're kicking ass, and all of a sudden, AI automates your job, and it automates your sector. So you can't go get that job somewhere else. And you're 40. And you're like, I went to school for this. I got a master's degree. I worked at the best consulting firms in the world. I'm doing all this consulting. And then, right? You're in some sort of analytical role because you love analysis and you love supporting the team. You're not the front guy, right? The front guys, the people that have the human relationship, interface, they're probably going to be fine because you're going to need people. People are going to need to trust people. TikTok pin. I built a GPT for my exec and transition group. Add LinkedIn profile. And that's really cool. SourceCamp. Ping me and let's talk Yumi and Andy and Brandon about that, because I want to start taking the Great Repurpose and finding human beings that are doing stuff with this. I want to start finding tools where people can sort of self-navigate through this. So let's talk about that and put it in there. That's really cool. You need to retire to something, not from something. That's exactly right, Steve-O. And so it's just going to be this. It's just going to be a lot of people that are just going to have this like Band-Aid ripped off to a wound that wasn't a wound, right? That is now a wound. Like in a society where we tie our work to our self-worth and our identity, it's okay. At some point it may break down, but for the most part, you've got time to navigate that. But if all of a sudden lots and lots of people have those tasks stripped away, and they haven't had time to process this, they haven't had time to prepare for it, and now all of a sudden they're just like, all that shit I did for 20 years is valueless? What's, like the self-esteem there is just going to be brutal. The fact of the matter is, there are things you do when you do your tasks, like how you do your tasks and the integrity that you do your job with and the amount of give a shitness you have about your job. That is the stuff that's valuable about who you are. But if you haven't done that work to figure that out, and you just have it tied to the tasks, and those tasks get ripped away, that's the thing that's going to be fucking brutal. The Great Repurpose could really be aimed at retirees. I think it can certainly be aimed at retirees, but I think it can be aimed at really anyone that's going through this transition. That's the thing. I don't think this is just about retirees. It's about retirees right now. But like in the next 3 years, there's going to be a lot of people offered early retirement. Perplexity model context video. What is that? Model council? All right, we'll go look at that. Anyway. I'm hopeful that the meaningful work will come back once we figure out what counts as an economy. Not working for dollars, but working for fulfillment. I think that's the transition we're at the beginning of. It's the transition part that I think is going to be painful. All right, let me see this thing. What is this thing? Is this at all interesting? Run 3 frontier models at once. Compare outputs. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's watch that video. That's worth looking at. Does this have audio with it? It's funny. I was thinking, like last week, I was thinking about, let's go to Perplexity and see if it's live. It might not be. Do we have 3 models? Upgrade for the latest models? No. It's not live yet. Or it's at least not live for me.
It's under the plus sign if you have it.
Oh, is it?
Model console.
Cancel. Oh, max. You have to be a max. $271 a month for the model council. I'm good. Yeah, I was thinking that there's probably going to be a lot of money to be made if someone can figure out some sort of AI interface that maintains your memory independently of the models you use, and it dynamically figures out all the different tools you could use, and it maintains your memory. Because right now, all the frontier companies are trying to get you to imprint on their particular flavor of AI. Oh man. What's happening in Devo? was shaking. I also thought it might be interesting to just go through Twitter and just see if there's anything interesting to look at. Picture of a dog getting a haircut. That's always nice. Everyone's talking about Kling 3, but the weird thing about Kling 3 is you can't get it at Kling yet. You can get it at a bunch of other sites, but not at Kling. It's Nikki Weiss. Hey, Nikki, what's happening? Then what happens to your memory? You mean your real memory? Like what I'm talking about is right now, I've got by far more of my interactions in ChatGPT than in any of the other models. And as a result, I don't really, unless I have a specific thing where I want to try a different model, I don't just, in an adventure-y kind of way, go off and use other models. Because I don't want my memory fragmented. I want ChatGPT to know as much about me as possible so I can say, based on what you know about me, write a little bio for me or write a little something. Write a little article, and it'll understand how I write and all that sort of stuff. yeah, exactly. So if there was some sort of central service that had hooks into all those other services, that was basically like, what would be cool? I'm trying to figure out where this would live. This would probably live as an operating system extension where it understands that you're going to go off and use a bunch of different AI things, and it's sort of sucking in your interactions with them into a single memory. I don't know. It feels like there's an opportunity there. All right. A lot of people tweeted this. Oh, wow. Andre Karpathy on the 1-year anniversary of him coining the term vibe coding. That's great. Kling 3. Instead of watching a 3-hour movie, watch this masterclass instead. This was the new, what was it called? ClawCon for in San Francisco. They're all going crazy over OpenClaw. I wonder has anyone in here actually installed OpenClaw yet? I was thinking about doing it, but I just don't have 2 days to spend geeking out and being frustrated that I'm not a better coder. GPT 5.3 codex with image gen skill. I'm loving this model so much. This is a one-shot platformer. That's cool. I've left Anthropic to start something new. Cool. I'm considering an app aggregator. It's sort of an app aggregator, but it would be smarter than that. Like the thing I'm envisioning is you probably have, what it would probably look like is this. It would probably be a small language model that's running locally on your machine that's got a really slick interface on it. So it can render images, it can be a chat interface, it can be a voice interface, it can shapeshift. And then it's got hooks into all of your accounts for all the other things. So you can just give it a prompt and you can let it figure out which tool is the right one to do, or if you want to just focus on one, you can select one. You can let it select. You could do multi-tool. Send this out to Perplexity, Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini. Send the same prompt to all of them. Get the responses back. So it would be a manager kind of layer. But then the important piece of it is it would be capturing all of your prompts and all the responses into a memory that it maintains, that you maintain your memory, not ChatGPT. Couldn't you just store it on your hard drive? Possibly, but if you're just storing it like a RAG, embedded database model, like a vector database locally, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I just know as an end user, it is frustrating to me right now that I've got all this memory in OpenAI and none of it in these other places. I can't easily leverage the work that I've put in OpenAI. I can't easily leverage that in Claude. So, I don't know. It's not a huge deal right now, but I think it's going to be a huge deal over time. Ethan Mullock had early access to Opus 4.6. Here's the result of the same prompt to create a control panel for a spaceship in the distant future, done using the standard Claude interface, not code. I had it zoom in to a few subsystems for the details. Here, okay. I had, oh, okay. Did he give the prompt? Kind of amazing. Code, play it. Kind of amazing. So let's see. Does he give us the prompt? We just go make up our own. Let's go play with Claude. Okay. Had early access to Opus 4.6 for the same prompt. Create the control panel. Create the control panel for a spaceship in the distant future. All right, let's go play with this. So I'm going to Claude, Claude.ai. We now have a new thing, Opus 4.6. So I'm going to say, create, let's see, I'll just paste in what he wrote. Create a control panel for a spaceship in the distant future. I want it to look like a functional control panel and even have interactive elements I can play with and affect the interface. I'm not sharing my tab. Now I am. Beautiful. Fantastic, Bob. Use blockchain interface so you can container control everything through encryption. That's not actually a bad idea. I think having it on the blockchain makes sense. Having it be trustless makes sense. Having it tokenized makes sense. Having it distributed makes sense. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think that's right. That feels right. And if it's living at kind of an operating system level, then it doesn't matter if I'm using Codex or Claude Code or a browser or an AI browser or some application. It would be able to pull all that stuff. I've installed it on my VPS. Claude Code. OpenClaw. It's not user friendly, and you have to put it together from scratch. Very dangerous for people that just want it to work out of the box. The UX sucks. Good to know. Yeah, that's. It's a security nightmare right now. It's a usability nightmare right now. If you're not geeky, it just doesn't matter. Just ignore it. Wait 2 months. In 2 months, we're going to have the consumer version of OpenClaw. And it might even be from OpenClaw. But right now, it's if you're not a Lord Digital Gods, then don't even play with it. So what Opus is doing right now is writing us code for our little spaceship interface. Want to meet up in Denver at ETH Denver? Possibly. Drop me a DM in the AI Salon. I'm a little bitter about the whole NFT world. I think the NFT world got appropriately slapped back, because it's just so full of fraud, and it's like it hasn't gotten better. Like it's still a disaster. Like every time I talk to anyone that's got any sort of NFT project or blockchain project, I'm like, but what's it actually do? They're like, well, it's on the blockchain. I'm like, yeah, I know. They're like, well, you can get tokens. Yeah, I know. What do you do with those tokens? Well, you can spend them on what? On the thing that it is. What? It's always a circular conversation. I believe in the core technology. I just feel like the toxicity of that whole fucking world is alive and well. Got a LOL from Endo. I mean, it's just like, fuck, man. Just don't scam your friends. Let's start there. Let's just start there. Don't rug pull your friends. At least with AI, I can fuck up my own, my own stuff. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. All right, what can we do? Can we click shit? Oh, wait. What did I do? Why is my 4-year-old would love this? Yeah, but wait. Next time, try this in co-work. No, fuck you. Okay, let's say good start, but most of the screens are. Wait, let's see. But the main screen is black. And when I flip switches, nothing happens. This looks more like a corporate dashboard than the controls of a futuristic spaceship. Shouldn't there be more quantum drive kind of things and fractals and frequencies? See what I did there, Brandon? Frequencies and signal from the latent space. I'm going to yell at it a little bit here. You created a 2002 finance dashboard. I want a fucking spaceship. Control. Okay, let's see how it responds. Thinking about redesigning this. Architecting immersive spaceship controls with quantum effects, dynamic. You're absolutely right. That was too tame. Let's build something that actually feels like piloting a vessel through space-time. Fractals, quantum field visualizations, living waveforms, the whole thing breathing and reacting. Yes! Oh my God, man. NFT and blockchain have very narrow usability. I actually think they've got broad ones. I mean, as much as World ID got some shit for being, kind of circular in its logic, like human identity actually feels like that's a really important potential use for blockchain. Something like we just talked about, we're maintaining my memory across AI interactions in something that I control, and is distributed, and you can't destroy, you can't overwrite your file, basically. Like, that feels valuable to me. But we'll see. The whole idea of decentralized anything was by definition going to be a scam, especially in metaverse. Remember where AI was 10 years ago, and watch blockchain in the next 2 to 4 years. Yeah, I don't think blockchain's not here for the I think so. I think blockchain is going to be, actually, I think AI is going to drive blockchain adoption, and NFTs too. We just won't call them that, right? It'll just be tokenized ownership, things like that. Oh, Twin. Twin. It's Twin.so, I think. They just dropped their new agentic thing, right? What did they drop last night? Are you sure you want other apps to know how you treat your poor ChatGPT? All right, I guess this thing's coding. Is it coding? What's it doing? The code's just sitting here. It's thinking, creating a truly immersive thing. Hi, I'm Claude. How can I help you today? Huh. All right, well. Yeah, I used that twin. I think it's Twin.so. Well, while this thing's doing its thing, let's go check it out. Twin.so. The AI company builder. Try now. I had it go find me 10 tweets a day that were like people talking about human-centric interaction with AI. And so I get an email digest every morning with 10 tweets. I don't read them, but it worked. It's like all the shit I tried with the OpenAI agent, and when you could do automated prompts in ChatGPT. I set all those things up on this channel, and then I get emails every morning from all those things I set up a year ago and don't ever look at them. Oh, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. What would you like to automate? I don't know. What would we like to automate? I'd like you to find research papers that generate buzz every day. You find the sources of the buzz, then identify the paper, and then consolidate the buzz into why the community feels this paper is a big deal. Then do the analysis of the paper. Tab. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Then do. I thought you were actually writing me a big long screed of something. I looked over, just tab. I'm at Twin.so, by the way. Then do the analysis of the paper to tell me if you think it matches the hype. Pick one paper a day and email me the results. The structure of the email should be overview paragraph, hype highlights, easy to understand overview of paper for non-technical me, followed by conclusion. All right, let's see what this does. That's a fantastic idea. Thanks, AI. Thanks for telling me I'm awesome. I didn't realize I was that awesome. I have fantastic ideas. So cool. A daily hype check on research papers. Let me figure out what we're working with and get the details from you. Great. This agent has everything it needs: web search, deep research, scraping platforms, Reddit, Twitter, and email. Perfect combo for hunting down hyped papers and doing a reality. A couple of quick things I need from you. What kind of research papers? AI and machine learning. So that's cool. It's given me options. Okay, perfect. AI machine learning is the loudest buzz anyway. Okay, here's the goal I'd craft for this agent. Oh, good. It's gonna write my goal. Daily AI paper hype check. Every day, search Twitter, Reddit, our machine learning, our local llama, Hacker News, and AI newsletters for the single AI machine learning research paper generating the most buzz. Identify why the community is excited. Collect the key hype highlights and notable takes. Then read and analyze the actual paper to assess whether the hype is warranted. Email Kyle@storyfind.com. Cool. So it remembered who I was. Nice. With the results structured as overview, hype highlights, plain English breakdown, and a conclusion. Go. All right. Let's set it up. Okay, back to, oh, now we're talking. All right. What can I do? What can I move? Tab. Oh, tab. Let's see. How do I make this full screen? I can do that. That's cool. Is this having any sort of effect? No. What's that? Throttle? Oh, that worked. Okay, so throttle worked. Except now we're going too fast. Okay, let's say this is better, but other than throttle, I can't see the effect of any of the switches. Everything should do something visible. Let's just give it that. All right, let's go back to Twin.so. Let's see what's happening here. Task in progress. So I'll start by researching across multiple platforms. Authenticated X. And it authenticated X because I've given it that access before. That's fascinating. Let me check Reddit. The Erdos Deep Think paper is generating significant buzz. This is actually a cool little agent. Found the paper. Now let's read it. Now we have the full paper. Let me extract the key sections. All right. It's doing its thing. I'm digging it. Let's go back here to code. Come back out here to this thing. All right, that's still doing its thing. Now I have comprehensive data. Let me also check the Hacker News discussion about this paper specifically, then compose the email. I now have comprehensive data from all sources. Let me compile the full analysis and draft the email. It's pretty slick, huh? Bum, 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 bum. First dinosaurs. Do we remember before the World Wide Web when decentralized ideology was niche? Huh. I now have comprehensive data from all sources. All right, that's still doing its thing. Let's go back here, see if this thing's done anything new. It's pretty fucking slick, you got to admit. Ann Murphy, what's shaking, lady? We're making quantum drive spaceship control panels with Claude Opus 4.6. I'm also going to make an Asteroids clone because I made one earlier, and it's about as close as I've seen one of these things make to the original game. It's pretty amazing. Okay. Email sent successfully. Now let me set up the data interface and finish. Let's go see if it did send the email, in fact. Kyle Shannon via Twin. Daily AI paper hype check. We're still in outer space. Sorry. Today's paper, Semi-Autonomous Mathematics Discovery with Gemini, a case study on the Erdos problem. So Erdos are the 1,500 math problems that no one's been able to figure out, right? Or, whatever. They're hard. Overview. Google DeepMind researchers built an AI agent called Alethea, powered by Gemini DeepThink, to systematically attack 700 open problems from the famous Erdos Problems database, a collection of mathematical conjectures posed by blah, 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 blah. Okay, hype highlights. The headline claims Google agents solved 13 new Erdos problems. This is... The plain English takedown. The Erdos problems are a famous collection of mathematical conjectures, essentially well-defined puzzles that mathematicians haven't yet solved, or in some cases haven't confirmed whether existing solutions are correct. Paul Erdos was a prolific 20th century mathematician. The Google DeepMind, blah, 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 blah. Okay, conclusion. Does it live up to the hype? This is a case where the paper itself is far more careful than the hype surrounding it. The authors explicitly warn against overexcitement. This is actually a useful little fucking bot. This is cool. The actual contribution is modest. 5 genuinely novel solutions to the problems the authors themselves say could have been easily dispatched by the right expert. The remaining 8 were literature searches, not original mathematics. The paper's real value lies in its honest methodology and candid discussion of AI's limitations in research mathematics, including a 76% failure rate, even when the solutions appeared correct. Social media transformed This cautious empirical study into breathless claims like AI cracking Erdos problems, often conflating different systems and overstating mathematical significance. The competitive framing between Google and OpenAI further muddies the assessment. The genuine advance here is methodological. Methodological, I think that's right. Showing how AI can narrow search spaces. This is pretty cool. I actually like this. You guys, I could sell this as a thing. You could subscribe to my daily AI scientific paper hype check. Is Twin free? I don't think I've paid for it. Maybe I have. I don't know. Have I? I don't think so. Yeah, no, it says trial. I'm in a trial. I have 354 credits left. I don't know what that means. All right, let's see. Is this thing working now? No, this thing is still coding. I have one of the most powerful computing systems in the history of humanity working on a toy for me. Oh my God, man. It's crazy. It is crazy. What is this thing talking about right now? Oh, so here's it just gave me what it sent me. Here we go. Excellent first run. That's media analysis. I like that it caught the gap between the paper's uncareful framing and the social media frenzy. The author's literally warning about misleading hype while getting hyped is the chef's kiss. The workflow is solid. It cast a wide net across sources, identified clear winner. Exactly what you asked for. You'll get one of these in your inbox every weekday morning at 8 a.m. If you want to tweak, I'm going to send a message. I'm going to say, not just weekdays. There's no sleep in AI. 7 days a week. And then a weekly wrap-up report on Sunday that is a highlight. Let's see, a highlight roll for the weekly, for the most interesting insights from the week's analysis. All right. Love it. AI never rests. Neither should the hype check. I fucking hate AI. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Like you know that it's like a young person, right? Put code in there. Not even code. They wrote in there. Be swell. Blow sunshine up the user's ass. Oh my God. Sunday bonus. Okay, the AI just next run in 10 hours and 30 minutes. All right. Well, that's cool. Let me go see if there's who sent that to me. Twin.so. Let me go look for other Twin.so things. Twin.so. Human plus AI collaboration digest. So this was from 2 days ago. So it looks like it stopped sending this. So here's tweets. It's kind of cool. Future work. Oh, I'm not sharing. I'm a dick. Sorry. All right. Let's let's go back here. Is this done yet? I think it's done. All right, it's doing something when I flip my switches. Oh, that one's cool. All right, it's at this point it's a total waste of time. Here's a good lesson: is I had no real, I had no real goal here other than make something cool. So if you don't know what you want, you get generic crap, which I got. All right, let's do a new chat, and then we'll get out of here. We'll have it dream bigger with Opus. Try Opus 4.6. Okay. Here's what we're gonna. Okay, Opus 4.6. Okay, I'm gonna say, make me a clone of the classic Asteroids arcade game, complete with analog CRT visual effects. Make it as close to the original as possible. All right, off we go. Good evening, Dr. Shannon. Would you like to play a game? Any idea on how much it costs for ClaudeBot? ClaudeBot's free, but it uses your LLM to power it. Yeah, you've got to hook your API to it, so it's going to cost you API tokens. Have you checked out ClaudeBot? Name now changed to OpenClaw. I have not installed it. I was thinking about it, but Lord Digital Gods did, and he said if you're not super geeky, it's not worth playing with. Okay, so tomorrow, office hours at 11 a.m. So if you go to my LinkedIn profile, at Kyle Shannon on LinkedIn, you'll see, if you go to my events, you'll see AI Salon office hours. That's 11 a.m. tomorrow. And then tomorrow, here, Friday night date night, get your nacho fixins ready. Go get yourself some Hot Pockets for your dirty microwave, and get yourself a date. Or if you don't have a date, I'll be your date. Come on, hang out with me. We'll do that tomorrow. Is there a first Friday delay? There might be, but I haven't heard any rumblings from the missus about wanting to go out. So let's see what Twin's up to. Has it done anything? No. I guess it's just going to do its thing. Storyline AI Amplification Digest. Memory updated. Task started. Task completed. See you at 8. Done. The last of these I got was Feb 3. What happened to yesterday? And let me look at my 354 credits left. All right, so I'm not blowing through credits. There's a run from yesterday that's still active. It didn't finish. Let me check what happened. Yesterday's run got stuck. It authenticated with Twitter successfully, but then installed at step 1. Found the issue. Yesterday's run. I've nudged it to continue. Oh, all right, there you go. Cool. Oh, and I'm not showing my tab. Dang it. Oh, for tomorrow, office hours, I said 11 a.m. I didn't say what time zone. It's 11 a.m. Mountain Time. If you go to the AI Salon, community.thesalon.ai, it's in the events. So we've got an events calendar there, and the links there as well. Okay, Claude responded. All right, Kyle, here's your faithful Atari. There we go. Look at that thing. That's slick. That is slick. That's pretty much what it looked like. Push start. All right. Here we go. It's got a 90-degree problem. Oh, that's good. Okay. You have the ship oriented 90 degrees off. Thrusting makes it fly sideways, and the bullets shoot out the side of the ship. Uh-oh, I've used up 90% of my session limit. The drawing rotation has an extra plus math.pi divided by 2 offset. Quick fix. Did you ever try Claude Opus 4.6 beta with the 1 million token window? I did a research with it earlier. It took 53 minutes. I have not played with the million token context window. That's pretty cool, though. Is this done? I think it's done. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. It's too fast. Oh, you little fucker. Little asshole. It's too fast. Okay. It's too fast and too aggressive. Cool out. I'm old. Oh my God. I'm playing with Opus 4.6 right now. It just made me my Asteroids game. Hey, Joy Purdy, what's shaking? All right, let's see. Fair enough. Let me dial it back. Slower ship, gentler rotation, more chill asteroids and UFOs that give you some breathing room. If you've been watching this channel for a while, I've been doing this asteroids build thing every time one of these new models comes out, and it's like we're pretty much at the point now where it just does it. Like these things were pretty bad a year ago. Like a year ago, this was, you could sort of see it was asteroids, but it would make like square asteroids or just circle asteroids. At work. Hope you're doing better, Kyle. I'm doing okay, Joy. I'm still I got a bad infection, but I got new drops today, so I think I'm good. I think I'll be good by the weekend. Recalibrated difficulty settings for accessibility. All right. Here we go. Are you going to reload the thing? Okay, reloaded. Okay, here we go. That's a little too easy. But that it's got the good anxiety sound of the UFOs. It also has auto fire. It has machine gun fire, which that's not accurate. Oh, fucker. Ah! Ah! The last one. No, no. Ah. I can't wait to see Kling 3.0, Kyle. Yeah, same here, Joy. Like, but it's not at Kling.com. You have to get it at a bunch of other sites that I just Kling always does that. I don't like it. All right. Anyway, for now, it's free on Higgsfield. Oh, that's interesting. I don't use Higgsfield. I don't think I have any what you call it's over there. I don't think I have any credits on Higgsfield. Kling 3.0. Higgsfield plus your wallet. What the fuck is that? Are they're tying Kling to NFT wallets now? Jesus. Log in. Down, down, down. Down. How many things do I have? 60 credits available. 9 credits to generate. All right, let's generate something. All right, we'll do my classic. Oops, I got to share my tab. Try it out. Okay. Oh, you have a CPP with Higgsfield? Way to go. That's awesome. Okay. So we're going to do 1970s muscle car resto mod in an abandoned factory starts and drives out of the space. Kling 3.0, 5 seconds. Choose duration. All right, we'll do 5 seconds. That's fine. Oh, and you can do 1080p. Wait. Oh, you gotta pay for it to get it? God, I have 60 credits. Let me spend my credits. You shitheads. All right, I can't play with it. Yes, get smart. That is correct. Bow. 4 notes. Oh, it looks like that hung again. All right, whatever. These agents these days kind of suck. I'm going to get out of here. Let me turn this all off. And I don't know. I hope you had fun tonight. I was kind of all over the place, but then we did some stuff. Got a little waxing poetic, a little rage, a little demo. You know, it was a an AI Learning Lab smorgasbord tonight. I think there's a toggle to do free for a few days. Oh, that's cool. All right, I'll try that. All right, everybody. Have yourself a good night. I will see you tomorrow at office hours, 11 a.m. Mountain Time on LinkedIn, or I'll see you here tomorrow for Friday night date night. All right? I'm not sure if they're Truman Capote's or Harry Potter's glasses you're borrowing. Somewhere between the two. Hello, I'm Truman Capote. Yeah. He had a wild voice, that dude. All right. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.